I'm Nathan Judah. I'm here with Wolves reporter Tim Spiers as we discuss the summer transfer targets. Spoken to Kenny Jackett, Tim, and I feel that it might be a frustrating summer for some Wolves fans.
Yeah, he's certainly not getting anyone's hopes up, is he, unduly? Admits that with the club up for sale, it affects everything, which obviously we've been made aware of all season long since Steve Morgan put the club for sale in September. But I think he's doing his best to dampen expectations, really, about the kind of targets that they'll be looking at in the summer, and whether they'll have a lot of money to spend, which as we all know, despite them having a bit of excess Benicophobe money, is not going to be a lot. The parachute payments run out this summer. They've had 4 years of parachute payments, which now end. So that's an 8 or 9 million hole to fill. And that's why people are worried about them possibly selling Dominic Iorfa and Courtney Hawes and their star talents that they can get a bit of money for. So yeah, I mean, he's honest and upfront about the situation. They've got a list of targets and they'll bring players in, absolutely. I mean, they need to, certainly up front. But as for whether they're going to be kind of ready-made championship quality players, that's got to be doubtful.
You say ready-made championship players, but also players that can bring them a couple of steps forward and make them challenge for next year, because that's what Wolves fans want. They want to be challenging for the Premier League. And
yeah,
it's going to be difficult.
And that's what we saw when they brought in Mike Williamson, which obviously hasn't worked out due to injury. But you won't see many players of his kind of calibre and experience coming in, I don't think, this summer. I mean, experience has been the major problem all season, but I think they're far more likely to be looking at experienced League One players and experienced Championship players to kind of boost the squad. I mean, we've seen Kenny around a couple recent games in the last few weeks. He hasn't been at Old Trafford in the Emirates. Looking for kind of kids there that they might be able to get, or even Championship rivals. I mean, he's been at Shrewsbury, Bradford. He's been at Walsall, Shrewsbury. Obviously, Shrewsbury link there. So that's the level that they're looking at. I don't think that's a surprise to anybody, but it's just I think that he's trying to dampen expectations perhaps for the supporters.
And do you expect them to sell at all, or be a selling club in the summer as well?
Well, they've got that sparophobia money, so no, I don't think they need to. But if a silly offer comes in for Iorfa, then I guess you're talking what 7-8 million, around that kind of area. I think they probably would sell, but I don't think anyone's going to come in with that kind of money. It's just a hunch. I don't think anyone will pay that for him right now. But yeah, I mean, they're a club up for sale. They're a selling club. Got no parachute payments. Season ticket figures are down. So yeah, they're not going to say no to big money.
If they do get big money, are there any guarantees that all that money will be used in transfer funds as well?
No, absolutely not. And I think they said at the time with the Benicophobe money, there's you'd be naive to think all that money's going to go straight back into the team. That's just not the way it is at the moment. I mean, they sold 10,000 season tickets. They've got a 30,000 stadium, so you can see where the holes are there in the finances. Like I say, no parachute payments this summer. So yeah, it affects everything. The sooner they get a new owner in, the better for all concerned. Because at the moment the club is rudderless.
Yeah, going to have to be very patient, fans, this summer. For all the latest Wolves news, make sure you log on to expressandstar.com.